Hello, everyone. Phil here, and once again, it is time for us to partake because it is time for another episode of DSP Tries It.
DSP tries it.
And today, we're doing something special, a new collaborative meal that Popeye's Chicken is doing with Hot Ones. I guess this is supposed to be a YouTube show. I've never seen Hot Ones. I've seen clips from it, celebrities and people eating chicken that's super hot, and they're like, their face is exploding and they're crying and stuff. I have no idea if anything we're about to eat will be that hot. But I bought the specialty combo that comes with 3 items. It comes with a sandwich, and I don't know if the sandwich has sauce on it yet or not. It comes with chicken dippers. I've never had their chicken dippers, so I wonder what they're like. And the chicken dippers have like a special sauce that you're supposed to dip them in, a hot sauce, and then ghost pepper wings. And I opted for the boneless wings only because they'll be less messy. But I don't know if they gave me utensils. I might have to go grab like a fork. We'll have to see. So I got 3 things in the bag to try. I also, as a backup, I got Mardi Gras mustard and blackened ranch because those are the sauces that I actually like from Popeyes. And I was like, let's make sure that I have, things I can actually eat this food with that's edible rather than it's so hot that I can't eat anything and I basically don't eat dinner today. Okay? So here we go. Let's check it out and see what's in the bag. Okay, so here in a side bag, there is a box. I'm going to assume this must be the ghost pepper boneless wings. Okay? But there's also, make sure this isn't messy. It's not. Okay. A bag. No, it's not. It's like oh, yeah, look at that. This must be the chicken dippers. Did you ever see these? Because I haven't. Chicken dippers. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like a chicken fry when you think about it. Oh, man, I love the coating on Popeye. Smells great. So these are just generic. These you can get right now. This has nothing to do with Hot Ones, but they put it as part of this combo meal with a dipping sauce you're supposed to dip these in. Okay? So those look good. Let's take a look at these wings. So this is supposed to be ghost pepper dry rub boneless wings. Do they look hot to you? They don't even smell spicy. I mean, there's definitely a powder they put on them, but they don't smell spicy at all. I guess we'll have to try. I'm really like, you would think if this is supposed to be like Hot Ones hot, you'd smell it and be like, oh, right? No, not at all. It smells actually pretty mild, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe it'll burn my mouth out in a minute, but it just doesn't seem very spicy at all. Okay. I guess we'll find out. Then there's a sandwich. So this is the sandwich, okay? And you know what? I think we're gonna have a big problem here. Guess what? They did not give me the Hot Ones hot sauces. And I bought the meal that has them. They didn't give it to me. I didn't get this last dab ranch or whatever it is. It's not in here. I'm serious. Here's what they gave me because I ordered and paid extra for extra sauces. So they gave me 2 blackened ranches, which I paid for, and 2 Mardi Gras mustards. See, the reason I got those is because in case the sauce was too hot, I wanted to be able to eat the meal. That's it. That's everything. There is no hot sauce. They did not give me the hot sauce to put the chicken dippers in. So the chicken dippers are just plain chicken dippers. Is there sauce on the sandwich? Yes, there is sauce on this sandwich. Okay, so essentially, we'll be trying 2 out of 3 items. We'll be trying the ghost pepper boneless wings, and we'll be trying whatever sauce is on this chicken sandwich that we can taste. We can't do the chicken dippers because they didn't give me the sauce, whatever it's supposed to be. I think you said it was like the last dab ranch or whatever. And I paid for the Hot Ones meal. That's what I ordered. They're supposed to give it to you. Wow, that's great quality work there, isn't it, huh? All right, well, I apologize. Obviously, I can only taste 2 out of 3 things, and that sucks, right? Okay, well, what we'll do, just so that I don't waste them, I'll try some of the chicken dippers with the 2 different sauces, and I'll let you know what I think, and then we'll actually eat the Hot One stuff. Pretty stupid, huh? Okay, first let's try blackened ranch. I think this is a spicy ranch, if I remember correctly. Oh, it smells tangy, not doesn't smell hot at all. I thought it had a spice to it, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's try it. Chicken dipper into the blackened ranch. Very standard. You can get this anytime. Oh, it is spicy. It has a kick to it. Mmm. Oh, that's good. It's got a good level of heat. Just enough. Because, you know, ranch is usually tangy, but also just creamy. This has a good spice level to it. I like that blackened ranch. Mmm. Not bad, though. Not overpowering or anything like that. Pretty good. By the way, I will say for chicken dippers, there's a lot. There's a lot of chicken in this. It's loaded. Really full to the top with chicken pieces. That's kind of cool. All right, let's try the Mardi Gras mustard. This is one of my favorites that they have. Mm. It's like basically it's like a sweet and spicy mustard. It's got the mustard seeds in it. Let's try this Mardi Gras mustard with a chicken dipper. Mmm, strong mustard. Mmm, awesome. Mmm, that's not spicy. It's tangy with a strong mustard flavor. I like that. So chicken dippers are good. They're craveable. They're poppable. They're a little chewy. They got good flavor on the breading. Order whatever dipping sauces you want. Chicken dippers are great. But I was supposed to have this last dab sauce, and they didn't give it to me. So 1 out of 3 components missing. That's great. All right. What do you guys want to see first? The sandwich or the ghost pepper boneless wings? Which would you guys like to see? The wings? All right, we'll do the wings first. So here they are. Again, they don't look spicy to me. They have a powder on them, but it's not a lot of powder. And again, it doesn't smell spicy at all. So here's what I'm gonna do. I want to be safe. I'm gonna get a fork. I don't want to get all over my hands and then it get in my eyes. I'm gonna get a fork. All right. And for the power of the internet, I now have a fork instantly, instant transmission. And now it is time to try these. So again, just to show you what I'm talking about. There is some powder on there, but it certainly doesn't look like they did a very good job, does it? It looks like they missed. Like they were trying to get the ghost pepper on there and they completely missed the chicken. It's supposed to autofocus, but it's not. It really won't focus on that chicken for some reason. Maybe it's embarrassed. Maybe it's embarrassed that they didn't put the ghost pepper on there and they don't want to show it. But it doesn't smell spicy at all. I'm just going to take a bite. You ready? Let's go. Oh, man. It's so spicy. I don't know how I could possibly eat any more of these Hot Ones spicy wings. Oh, no. The heat is uncontrollable. It's not hot at all. It's not. It has a tiny bit of spice. I would argue that ghost pepper that they put on there has the same spice level as the blackened ranch sauce. I'm not kidding. This one looks like it may have more ghost pepper on it. It's mild. I would rate that mild on the heat scale. Like, there's a little bit of breading at the bottom. Here, this piece of breading is completely saturated with the ghost pepper. Okay? It's mild. It's not hot at all. That's a mild spice level. Now, I'll be fair, the boneless wings are great. They're very full of flavor. The chicken itself has great flavor. It's juicy. The breading itself is delicious. Okay? So, yeah. The fact that they're wow. The boneless wings have good flavor and the chicken is good. But whatever ghost pepper, pepper powder seasoning they put on this is not hot. It's a mild burn, very mild. That is a huge disappointment. This was supposed to be burning hot. So there you go. Well, I didn't get my hot sauce to dip the dippers in, and the ghost pepper on the boneless wings, dry rub boneless wings, is mild. Okay. And the sandwich save it. I don't know what sauce they put on this. It's a hot sauce. You can see it's on there. It's supposed to be a hot sauce. Let's look. So it's a very dark red sauce. Do you see it on the edge of the bun there? It's like nuclear red, right? Or I say orange, like a nuclear orange sauce on this. By the way, has something changed about the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Look at that. What the hell happened? Does that look like what they used to have on their chicken sandwiches that people lined up around the block to eat? What happened to their sandwiches? That's terrible. That looks awful. It's small. That's smaller than Wendy's. That's smaller. Dude, that's smaller than McDonald's. It's actually one of the smallest pieces of chicken I've ever seen. Remember, I ate this sandwich on DSP Tries It years ago. It was great. What the hell happened? And then here you got two pickles with the hot sauce. It has hot sauce on it. All right. Will this hot sauce actually be hot? Let's find out if the hot sauce is actually hot on this sandwich. Ready? Here we go. Look how thin that is. It has some heat. A little bit. Your breading stuck in my tube. I couldn't bite the chicken. It's too tough. tough. Oh my God. This is one of the worst things I've ever had. The chicken is insanely thin. It's incredibly overcooked. The chicken breast itself is destroyed. It's not even intact. You could tell it's like crushed. It doesn't, the chicken is almost flavorless because it's overcooked and tough and hard to eat. And the sauce that's supposed to be the hot sauce that makes it the hot one sandwich isn't hot. It's not. It has a little bit of heat to it. Like as I'm eating it, it's burning my mouth a little bit in the back of my throat as I swallowed it. It's not hot. That's not like, I wouldn't eat this and be like, oh my God, it's killing my guts. And I thought that's what hot ones is supposed to be. I would say if this chicken were big and juicy like it's supposed to be, the pickles are the sweet kind and they kind of balance with the saltiness of the chicken. And they also actually kind of work with the hot sauce. The sandwich itself, I would argue, isn't bad, but the chicken is atrociously bad. So it's actually disgusting. If this were a good juicy chicken breast, this would be a good sandwich. However, the sauce is not hot. Like I said, there is a spice level to it. There is some burn on my tongue and in my throat, but this is not hot ones level 5-alarm fire heat. I don't know what spice is supposed to be on this sandwich. If someone wants to look it up for what is on this combo, but that's not spicy at all. Like it's a little bit of spice. Wow. That bite actually had chicken in it. That was the first time I tasted any chicken in this sandwich because I got a chunkier part of the chicken there. Wow. The thing is, if I don't get a bite of the pickle, it's dry. So I get the pickle, it's a good bite. You get the sweetness of the pickle and the moisture from the pickle, the savoriness and the saltiness of the chicken, and some spice from the hot sauce. The bun's okay. It's a sweet bun. It's okay. But without the pickle, it sucks. It's a dry mouthful. It's not good at all. You need to have a bite of the pickle or else it's bad. Wow. And just so everyone knows, listen, I'm white. Okay, I'm very white. If you haven't noticed, some days I even think I'm translucent. Okay, I don't have a huge tolerance for spice. I'd say my spice tolerance is mid. Anything that's kind of hot, like really hot, I can have problems with. You notice I'm eating this easily. I haven't even had a sip of my drink as I'm eating this. I just keep eating it because it's not hot, right? Wow. That entire bite was breading, no chicken at all. Wow. This is so disappointing. The the boneless wings are better because they're juicier, bigger chunks of chicken. This sandwich is a joke, actually. You're going, well, why are you still eating it? Because it's my dinner. This is my dinner. I have to eat it. Wow. Huge disappointment. Certainly not worth the time or effort. All right. Jeez. Okay. So now I will actually have some water to cool down a tiny bit because, to be honest, I didn't finish the sandwich. You saw I got very close to finishing the sandwich. There's some burning in my mouth, mostly on my tongue, a little bit on my lips, a little bit in my throat, but it's not a high heat. It's more of a lingering feeling rather than a strong feeling. Does that make sense? There's a lingering spice, but it's not hot. I wouldn't even call that hot. I would call that maybe medium heat. These boneless wings, these are mild. These are mild, seriously. The sandwich was maybe medium, okay? So I'm curious. I'm going to look this up because I'm so disappointed. I'm going to see what I was supposed to get. Here we go. So it's the Hot Ones bundle. It doesn't say what it is. What are they, stupid? I got to go to the store. Hold on. The Popeyes and Hot Ones menu collab will feature a bundle of the sizzling sriracha dippers. So this is supposed to be sizzling sriracha dippers. No, those are regular dippers. They're not sriracha. They're plain. They're 100% plain. There is no sriracha on those whatsoever. Okay? With sriracha sachet? Sriracha sachet? What is that? I didn't get a sriracha sachet. So maybe that's what they were supposed to give me for these dippers, a sriracha sachet sauce. So they were supposed to season them with sriracha, and then they were supposed to give me a sauce to put it in. I didn't get any of that, okay? The smokin' rojo sandwich. So that was supposed to be the smokin' rojo sandwich that I ate. There was nothing smoking about it whatsoever. It was not that hot at all. And it was barely any chicken on it, right? And the Darren Dab Ghost Wings, bone-in or boneless with Last Dab Ranch. So this is supposed to be Darren Dab Ghost Pepper seasoning on here. I don't know who Darren is. Darren Dab. No. And it says, and a Last Dab Ranch. So I was supposed to get some kind of a special ranch sauce to put those wings in. And I was supposed to get a sizzling sriracha sachet, whatever the hell that means. All right. To dip these in. These were supposed to have sriracha seasoning on them. They don't. They're plain. Those wings are supposed to be hot. They're not. They're mild. The sandwich was supposed to be smoking rojo. It's not. It's just mid. Maybe mid-spice. The entire meal is flawed. 2 missing things. Actually, 3 missing things. 2 missing sauces and a missing seasoning. So all I have to say is this, all right? This is why I hope you guys understand that when you bring stuff up and you're like, hey, Phil, are you going to get the Wendy's Wednesday Addams meal? And I look it up and it says the only thing special about the meal is that they give you 2 randomized sauces to eat your nuggets with, right? Isn't it just fries and nuggets and you dip your nuggets in randomized sauces? That's it. When people say, are you going to go to McDonald's and get their new golden sauce? The answer is no. The reason is this. If you're going to get food, you need to be sure that there's something there that's unique that they're going to get right. If they forget the sauce, you literally had no reason to go there, right? And that's the problem. This meal was dependent on 2 sauces, which they didn't give me. They did give me the sauces that I paid extra for. I put these manually into my cart and paid for them. They omitted the hot sauces that were supposed to make this meal good. So, I hate to say it, but from now on, I may not do these kind of things. This is a complete waste of a DSP Tries It because they got my order completely wrong and didn't care. Wow. That's something else. That's pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie. Maybe the sauces would have been really hot and it would have made for a gag where I eat them, I'm burning my mouth out, and then I try to cool it down with some of the other stuff. Wow. What a complete ripoff and waste of time. So, quite frankly, yeah, I'm going to say if we get something from a place, we have to make sure there's a brand new menu item. It's not just something reliant on one component or one sauce, because this really is a waste of my time. This is disappointing. I'll say I do like these. So if you wanted to get the wings with this ghost pepper seasoning on it, it actually is good. It's just not hot. It's mild, but they taste good. I actually like the flavor of the chicken here. That sandwich was gross because you saw how bad that chicken breast was. But if that chicken breast was good, like juicy, that probably also would have been good. I would have liked it. Okay? So it's not that, sadly, the food is bad. It's that my location of Popeyes is atrocious and they effed up the whole order. You know, the sandwich quality was terrible. Wrong sauces, no sriracha on my dippers. These are plain. Look, it's a plain dipper. Zero flavor. Just standard dipper. No sriracha on there. Nope. Well, folks, I apologize. I'm going to have some more dippers. I'm going to have those wings. But I don't know what else I could possibly do for you. I guess Popeyes around here sucks, right? Fake spicy sandwich says you should order or you should request a refund. Ah, here's the problem with that. If you want a refund, I'm not kidding you. You have to take pictures of the food first as evidence. If you have an item missing, they'll only refund you for the part of the item that's missing. So, for example, this entire combo, which I should tell you all now, this combo, that sandwich, the dippers, and the wings, is $23 and change. Okay, delivery. Probably it's like, I would guess it's like $20 at the store. Okay. If I were to request, hey, they screwed up my order. Well, what did they screw up? Okay, they didn't put the last dab ranch in there. They didn't put the sriracha sauce in there. There was no sriracha seasoning on my dippers, and the sandwich, the chicken was bad. The most they would do is say, we'll refund you for the chicken sandwich because if the chicken was bad, we got it. But since this is edible, they will not refund it. Since these are edible, they will not refund it. They'll only refund if something's completely wrong or bad. And like I said, I would have had to take the pictures before I ate the food. They will never refund me for that sandwich now because I ate it. And they'll say, oh, well, you ate it. Yeah. So it's not worth it to argue with them about it. It really isn't. Okay. Wow. And just for the record, because some people in chat are like, we don't understand why Phil doesn't go and get the food himself, because that way this wouldn't happen. This Popeyes is located in downtown of my town. Right now in downtown, it's bumper to bumper traffic. It would have taken me 20 to 30 minutes to get there, even though it's 10 minutes away because of the traffic. And it would have taken me another 20 minutes to get home. It would have been over an hour wait. The food would have actually still been cold. You know what I mean? Like, the only way to get this fresh is to eat it at the store. Look at that dipper. Wow. This is probably one of the biggest scams I've ever seen. Popeye should be ashamed. What is this? Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at that. They put that in my dippers. That's from the bottom of the fryer, folks. That's rock hard, almost black, bottom of the fryer. Put it into my dippers. I don't think I'll be eating Popeyes anytime soon. This is one of the worst orders I've ever received to try on DSP Tries It. Wow. I will say this, you get a lot of the dippers. There's a ton in here. There's still like 1, 2, 3, there's like 5 more. So there was like 12 or some dippers, and these aren't bad. These are like the size, probably about the same amount of chicken as a chicken nugget anywhere else. There's a good amount of them, and they taste good. The sauces are good. I like Mardi Gras mustard. I like the blackened ranch. Hmm. Well, Muckman says I can I can eat really hot sauce. I had the bomb. It was one of the spiciest and worst tasting flavors I've ever had. Is that supposed to be one? That doesn't come with this meal. For the record, it said there was supposed to be a sriracha sachet, whatever that means, and a last dab ranch. That's what was missing. It did not say the bomb. So if there is a sauce called the bomb, it wasn't going to come with this meal regardless. Okay? Wow. I don't know what a sachet is. That's what it said in the order. That's what it says on the menu. They call it a sriracha sachet. What the hell's that? I don't know. Uh, so thank you, Buckwell did 100 kicks. Thank you, Buckwell. I got a few small tips to shout out, and I'm going to have those wings in finish this meal. I got a $1.11 tip of something I'm not repeating. I got a $1 tip from something I'm not repeating, but they said in a few hours we'll have DSP Shats It. You're right. That probably will happen. Because even though it wasn't spicy, I guarantee you it's so low quality, it'll run through me anyway. And then someone tipped another $1, says you must have gotten the wrong food. No, that's the right food. That's the meal. That's every component of that meal was there. All the chicken was there, just that the chicken was low grade in the sandwich, and there was none of the sauces. And again, this is the problem with ordering food that is dependent on sauces to be unique. We've already had boneless wings. I don't think I've ever had the dippers before. Those are good. Boneless wings, you know what they are, right? So they're nothing special. And I've had the chicken sandwich before. So we're literally relying just on the sauces. By the way, this one has a ton of the ghost seasoning on it. Let's try this. How hot is this ghost pepper? Let's find out. Ready? It's not hot at all. Folks, I'm going to say this right now. This is officially the most disappointing and worst episode of DSP Tries It I have ever done. 100%. Why? Because think of it this way. If I eat food and the food is good, well, I get to rate it. You get to see me excited and entertained. You know, I'm entertaining because I'm talking, raving about the food and how good I think it is, right? If I hate the food, you'll love it because you get to see me destroy the food and say, wow, terrible idea for a menu item, you know, overpriced, whatever. This is literally unrateable. How do I rate when they didn't give me the sauces that are supposed to be what makes this meal good? I can't. So overall, I'm upset. My local Popeye sucks, you know, and they should be held to task. But the thing is, I can't request a refund. There's no way to do it because I already ate the sandwich. You know, I ate the food. And yeah, this is one of the worst I've ever done. No, it's the worst I've ever done. This is the worst episode of DSP Tries It I've ever put out. And sadly, it wasn't within my control. That's what actually upsets me the most about things in life. When there's things you can't control and it screws you over, rather than, oh, if I had made a mistake, what if I had ordered the wrong thing, right? Or I do something wrong or I do something stupid and then I suffer for it. I'm literally suffering because this place is run like crap. They probably have employees who are not micromanaged or no one pays attention to what they're doing to make sure they're doing it right. At the same time, these people are getting paid a lot of money. Here, I live in Washington State. We have one of the biggest minimum wages in the country. Most people who work at fast food are getting paid over $20 an hour. I'm not kidding you. And so what's happening is inflation is insane. The prices are astronomical for almost everything around here because you're making $20 an hour to not get the order right at all. You know? So I apologize. Let's put our brains together for another episode that'll be better. We have to think of something good for the next one because this one stunk. We got to do something better. Let's look at some menus. Let's figure something out and do something truly interesting for the next episode of DSP Tries It, okay? I'm not even going to play the outro. I'm serious. I'm so upset at how bad this was because they screwed it up. I'm not even going to play the outro to the show because it doesn't deserve it. Well, guys, thanks anyway for watching DSP Tries It. Let's do a better one next time. I'll see you then.